Hey folks, so today we'll be discussing about OLTP and OLAP database system. So we'll start with what is OLTP and what is OLAP first. OLTP stands for Online Transaction Processing. So that means it's online because it's interactive. That user can interact with this. And it's a transaction processing. Now you can assume as a simple database if you have an e-commerce website. Now all the transaction which affects the day-to-day activities of your business are called transaction processing. Now, initially, when the databases started, mainly they used to record the transaction, like the credit, how much money you got, how much money deducted, anything related to that. So now, since databases nowadays handle much more things, many things, but still this term stuck, the transaction. So OLTP is online transaction processing. That means if you are using the e-commerce platform, you are adding some items to your cart, you are placing an order, the delivery is happening. All these are transaction processing. This really affects your day-to-day activities of your business. Now let's talk about OLAP. OLAP is online analytics processing. That means this database doesn't affect your day-to-day operations. If something is down here, no worries. It will affect some of your use cases, but your day-to-day operation of your business can still run. So these databases are called OLAP, Online Analytics Processing Systems. Now we'll take an example. So if you see, so I have taken an example of an e-commerce platform. So if you see the bunch of users of this website, there's an e-commerce platform. Now the customers comes to this e-commerce site and they shop for some products, right? So they'll be interacting to this website and the data of the entire operation or the transactions are being stored into the sales database. The same thing is there's a warehouse worker, and he'll be monitoring the stocks in the inventory. And based on that, there'll be moving items here and there, right? So they'll be interacting with this inventory database. And there's a truck driver. The driver will be delivering the products. So he'll be also interacting with Geo database, which has the locations of the customers, warehouses, and he'll be doing this route plan, right? Now, if any of these databases, sales database, inventory database, or geolocation database, if anything goes down, your e-commerce platform is down. That means either your customers are not able to place the orders, or your warehouse workers are not able to ship them, or you're not able to deliver that, right? So these databases are business critical. These are really needed for your day-to-day activities. So these are OLTP systems, right? If I move to the side, that these are the users and these are the OLTP systems. Now, if we move forward, now for your analytics queries, you don't really want to interact with these databases. Now, your analytics queries could be like in January month from our Bangalore location, what is the item most sold on Monday? So this is a very complex query. You don't really want to run it on your sales DB, right? Or which are the items being sold in which season, at which particular stores. And these are like very complex query. Mainly you need it like sum, count, aggregate queries, right? So if you run those kind of queries on any of these databases, your entire system may slow down, right? Because if a query slows down your entire database, your business, there's a risk that your business get affected by this. So now, for analytics purpose, we don't really allow our BI teams to interact with these databases. So what do? We create an OLAP database, and the process to create that database is called ETL. ETL is extract, transform, and load. Now, what is that? So first you will be extracting data from these database, the OLTP databases. Either this could be done by and a batch process or some uh, pub subtopic, that kind of system we can have. So now we'll be extracting data from this. We'll be flattening it, normalize it based on the use case or how we'll be making our OLAP database, right? So first we'll extract that data, then we'll transform it based on our use case, and then we'll load into a new database, which is called data warehouse. Now, the data which kept in data warehouse is already flattened. So the bunch of schema types which we follows, like it could be a snowflake schema or star schema. Based on that, we keep all the facts in this data warehouse. And now if your business team or the analytics want to query anything, they want to run a long running query which can affect your database and which can slow down, we are fine with that. So your business analyst team can directly interact with data warehouse. So this is all it. So, and this typically isolate your business critical workloads from analytics workloads. That means if you slow down this one, nothing goes wrong. But if you slow down that one, and if the other those databases are down, your entire business will shut down, right? So uh, yeah, I think this is all. This is all lab system. Now, how do we create them exactly? All these details around it, we'll talk in next. So this is the entire thing. Okay, thank you.